Yo, did you know that just 10 tech giants, mostly American, rake in almost 80% of the world's digital ad revenue? That's insane! It's like Silicon Valley has its own gravity, pulling in cash and influence from every corner of the planet. We're talking billions of users, trillions of dollars. This isn't just about the latest iPhone, it's about who controls the information superhighway. Think about it. The US basically invented the internet. They built the roads, put up the traffic lights, and now they're writing the tickets. They decide what content flies, what gets censored, and how data flows around the globe. It's power, straight up. And like any empire, they use it to protect their interests. This isn't some conspiracy theory, folks. We're talking about the tools of the 21st century. Artificial intelligence, 5G networks, cyber warfare. The US is leading the charge. And that gives them a massive advantage, both economically and militarily. But with great power comes great responsibility, right? So the question is, how is America wielding this digital dominance? Here's the thing about power. It's tempting to use, especially when you can justify it in the name of security or national interest. Suddenly, that massive surveillance program doesn't seem so bad, right? Except it kinda is. We've seen the headlines. Edward Snowden blew the whistle on mass surveillance programs. Big tech companies are constantly under fire for data breaches and privacy violations. It's like our digital lives are under a microscope, and we didn't even sign the permission slip. Then there's the whole geopolitical chess game. The US is using its tech dominance to pressure rivals like China. They're banning Huawei, imposing sanctions, and trying to control the flow of technology. But is that creating a more stable world, or just fueling more tension and distrust? Look, I'm not saying America is some evil empire trying to take over the world, although sometimes, but we gotta be real about the consequences of this kind of power. Because when one country has so much control over the digital sphere, everyone else is along for the ride, whether they like it or not. So, how exactly is America flexing its tech muscles on the world stage? Let me break it down for you. First up, you got surveillance. Think NSA, drones, facial recognition software. It's like Big Brother on steroids, and it's happening everywhere. They say it's to keep us safe, but at what cost to our privacy? Then there's social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. These platforms are like the digital town square, where people go to get informed, connect with others, and share cat videos. But they're also powerful tools for shaping narratives and influencing public opinion. And guess who's calling the shots on these platforms? You guessed it, American companies. And let's not forget about the military applications. We're talking drones, cyber warfare, AI-powered weapons systems. The US is pouring billions into these technologies, and it's creating a whole new battlefield, one where the lines between war and peace are blurred, and the potential for unintended consequences is terrifying. The point is, America has a whole arsenal of digital tools at its disposal, and they're not afraid to use them. And whether it's through surveillance, social media manipulation, or military might, the message is clear. America is the digital superpower, and they're not giving up that title anytime soon. So, what does this all mean? Are we living in a digital empire ruled by Silicon Valley and the Pentagon? Maybe. It's complicated. What's clear is that America's tech dominance is shaping the world around us in profound ways. It's affecting everything from the way we communicate to the balance of power on the global stage. But here's the good news. Technology is not destiny. We can choose how we use it, who controls it, and what kind of future we want to build with it. It's time to start asking tough questions about the price of convenience, the limits of power, and the kind of world we want to leave for the next generation. Alright folks, I've said my piece. Now it's your turn. What do you think about all this? Hit me up on Twitter and let's keep the conversation going. Peace out.